We have the t-shirts back in stock, my darlings. What is delayed is not denied. We have it in blue. Since you loved it so very much indeed, my darlings, you better go ahead and get your t-shirt before it sells out, because I just might go ahead and do a yellow t-shirt for you and an orange t-shirt. You have to bear in mind, Baby Girl is a small brand. We are self-funding here, so I can only do so much. But yes, the t-shirt is back and I am living and loving. I also have a surprise for you. Yes. You asked and I said, why not? We have brought the black t-shirt back. What is delayed is not denied. Are we living and loving? Just think here. Okay. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, my darlings? Baby, why are we here? We are here because you sent me this, and her name is, let me just get this, is Mariah and Martin. And you know what? Let us listen to what she has to say, okay?
I'm recording this video because it's been an hour since I found out the love of my life, my college sweetheart, the father of my 4 children, my husband, has a baby that's 1 week old, and I'm devastated. And I tend to keep these things to myself because of shame and embarrassment. But it really caught me off guard. And I'm so hurt. But I'm okay. And, I'm wondering what God's hand in this is. I always believed it was something divine. But sometimes maybe your grace runs out for him. He's never cheated on me before, and when he does, he gets a baby out of it. And that's just something I won't be able to do. So, I don't know. I might post this, I might not. I've been inspired by real people being real vulnerable on the internet as of late, and I've been inspired by it, so maybe I might take you guys on a journey, because I feel like this is the bottom I never deserved. I'm recording this video. It's been about 12 hours and since my world was shattered into a gabillion trillion pieces. And I think back a couple of months ago, the Lord had me reading Job. And I said, Lord, why you got me reading Job? Like, I've never read Job before. Like, I knew the stories growing up in the church, but like, why I gotta read Job? Like, And so I was waking up 5 a.m. reading Job, and it makes sense now. I get it. And I will posture myself the way Job did. And I think right now, everyone's saying like, oh, you're gonna walk into the best season of your life now. Oh, I can feel this on you. Even like prophetic people, or maybe not prophetic people, just like some of everybody is like, you're really about to now. That's what makes me sad. That's sad. It's been about 12 hours and since... Okay, this is the last video I'm going to post before I take an entire break from my entire phone. Because that video is at like 800,000. I've gained 10,000 followers overnight. And I really do appreciate all the support and all the prayers and all the voice notes and everything. I do feel insanely grateful for that. But y'all, wow. The reason why it's getting that much attention has nothing to do with me, but everything to do with that universal feeling of like betrayal. We're not talking about like, oh man, Cheeto man is trash and people just like in like these relationships and like, and I wasn't that. I was in a relationship for 13 years. I was proud that I left him, he left me. That was my up until yesterday, till he told me I had to from him. Up until yesterday, he was my best friend in the whole world. I felt like I knew him as like deep as you can know a person, and finding out that that's not the case is like where the devastation is. Like the working it out. I'll tell you something. I'm a work it out queen. As many times as I have gotten, you have a call from. If you know, you know what that's like. But nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about what that is like. I've done everything right. How you're supposed to. 10 toes. The whole time. Man gets shot 5 times. I'm there. Praying. Interceding. Maybe the reason that one bullet didn't get his... Anyway. And in my last video, that's why I talk about like this shame. I've always been ashamed. So if you go down my Instagram, I didn't just delete stuff of him. I carry so much shame for him being in shenanigans, but I know him and I know what he's battling. And guys, a lot of this stuff is spiritual, and a lot of this stuff is strongholds, and it's hard. Doesn't mean I'm stay firm. Let's be clear. Adultery is, and yeah, I realized like, dang, it's like that realization of like, I don't actually know you, or you were always who I was afraid you were. Like I am so like, and then I'm not, because right now, ladies, I get it. Okay. It's not the first time.
Yep.
Damn, that hurts, because now I'm looking for the way he had me right here in this pocket of like rose-colored glasses, and I believed everything he said because we're best friends. He loves me, I love him. We've gone through all of this together. We've never touched this like infidelity situation before. Why would I have and then I go back and I did the timeline and we were fine. But actually no, I was just so happy that he wasn't in jail, that I could look past his disassociation. I look past him not being present. Dang, to carry that kind of secret for 9 months, really 10, you're really pregnant for like 10 months. But to carry it that long, and me knowing all of the life we've lived in that span of time, you kept that from me for that long, that well, that's scary. That's scary. And the fact that it's not like a one-night stand, it's a little rendezvous you had, that both of you decided, oh, this is so bad, we gotta stop, we should stop. And then a week later you find out she's pregnant. I can't imagine. The mean mug I give a man for looking at me too hard. Why is that not reciprocal? I cannot understand. And I won't say. And I'm just saying this to give everyone context before I take a week off before I'm gonna do a 5K, I think. But I've always wondered why, you're out with God is adultery. Why is that? Because you got to protect your heart above all else, and I don't know how I could protect my heart, how I can not turn into a gross, disgusting human being walking around in the same house with this man who just literally, I don't even know who that is. And then I gotta pretend like I like this little, I don't want to know the gender. I don't want to hear nothing about my brother. No. I will stay a light. And I will not let this harden my heart. I will not. And I'm okay with being single for the rest of my life. Because, that was a little mean. And I loved that man. That was my best friend. And it was a romance. It was so romantic. I had great, fond memories of my marriage. I'm 84 and I'm thinking about it. And I'm reliving that little Titanic scene of my baby being like, it's been 84 years. I had it. I might have been a fool, apparently. God, I hate that. But at the end of the day, I guess, thanks for lying to me all the way to the end. Ain't no point in the slow burn, just it was good and then it wasn't. Well, besides all that other stuff. That's till death do you do kind of stuff. This is not. And so now I'm going to go gather myself because my aunt is going to bring my children and I have to show up for them. And I really do think being a happy and regulated, healthy mother is better than children growing up in a toxic two-parent household. And I hate to say that, I've never made a case for divorce ever in my life. But here I am. I'm about to be an ex-wife when I was always born to be a wife. Okay, this is the last video I'm going to post before I take.
I decided to do this episode when she said that she just did not want to even know what the gender of the baby was. Because all children are such joy. They bring joy. They are welcomed with open arms, majority of the time. And I identified with her. I absolutely understood how one would feel to not only be betrayed, but you're going to be reminded of that betrayal for the rest of your life. And somehow she has to now explain to the children, not now, but further down, that they have a brother or a sister. You wake up one day and your life has been really wonderful. You have your children, you have your husband, you have great health, you're doing what you love, you have a little bit of savings. Life's not bad. And then the one person that promise to walk through this life with you. The one person, the only person, your everyday. And mind you, we are not perfect. All of us are flawed. All of us are what? We are flawed. But you try to find that imperfect person who can match your imperfection. Life is not easy. Life, my God, life is hard. Life is hard. I think if I was younger, I would have looked back at it and said, I don't want to rush into my adulthood. I think I would have said that. Life is hard. I personally know that, Fumi, you know what? There's always going to be something. There's always going to be something you have to, deal with, so on and so forth. I get that. But I think it's a different kind of pain when the person that you love and have made quiet sacrifices for turns out to be the one that betrayed you above all else. Why she got all of this following, all of these numbers, each story on her Instagram is over 1 million. Because these are women who have experienced it, experiencing it, and don't have anybody to talk to. That's the tribe right there. Remember, I think it was 3-4 episodes back, I told you how I was cheated upon. How I went to my boyfriend's house and there was somebody else there. It's a pain that, and it goes in waves because it's a death. You're grieving. As you can see, she's laughing, she's crying, she goes back. You go back because you want to know when did it start. And you will never know. Because the betrayal does not start with him acting out upon with another woman. The betrayal is in his heart. The mere fact that he thought about it, that's where the betrayal has started. And you feel like a fool. And you feel ashamed, even though you should not. You think it's your fault, even though it's not. You now have these children that you might just have to co-parent with. You don't even know what you're going to go into in that chapter. You don't even know how that's going to play out. You wanted to be a wife. You wanted to be a mother hen, where you had your home. And this person broke your home. He broke it in such a way that you can't even cover it up because there's a child. You can't even believe him. He has been lying to you for how long? How long? You want to go back and ask him 100 times, when did you do this? Wasn't I enough for you? What did I do wrong? What wasn't it that you didn't like? Is it that you didn't like the way that I look? Is it that I didn't wear makeup? Is it that I didn't give you enough sex? You begin to ask yourself all the questions because you cannot understand why. Because you thought you were good. Because you thought we were okay. And why didn't he tell you before he stepped out on you and the 4 children? Why couldn't you? So you want to tell me that you were here eating, laughing, and you were still sleeping with her. You want to tell me last Christmas when you said da 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 da. These are the kinds of things that run through your head. And it's going to do that for a long while. Because you cannot have in an entire chapter of your life just thrown to the wind like that. You might even still love him. And that's where the tears will come. You will mourn the relationship that you have not yet found a way to let go of. And you will have to mask your friends, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors, and your children. And you're going to find yourself sleeping at night because there will be parts of you that will say, I wish that he was no longer here than for me to deal with him still here, still in this house. And he's dead to me. It's a terrible thing. It's one of the worst experiences ever. A broken heart, a broken dream, a broken future. And you did nothing wrong. It wasn't your fault. You're supposed to see it I'm telling you here and now, I didn't see it. Me, I did not see it. Sometimes we do, and you just excuse it away as in, you know what, it's not even that serious. Because I think that we as women a lot, and human beings also, because I have male fulmination men here as well, we project our person and personality upon others. That's why we're shocked, because it's something that we would never do. Even when you hear somebody passes away, more often than not, but I just saw him the other day, we reflect upon us. And so it's very difficult to now have that divide. You now need to divide and remove yourself from the equation and look at this person as an entity on its own. The family has been cheated upon, not only you, but on the children. I say that because me, personally, I'm speaking only for myself. Everything I do, I think of how will it affect my son first. And when I tell you, I swallow all kinds of indignities because I cannot break that barrier. I will not. If it will affect my child in any way, I won't do it. And I will swallow the indignity. I think of my husband too. It's a very, 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 very bitter pill to take. And I extend all of my love and support to all of you that are going through it. There are no answers right now. You have to find a way to just get yourself up every day and function. You're not going to live right now. For a long time, you might not. You're just going to have to find a way to grieve, to mourn, to be angry, to lash out, to cry. You're going to cry. You're going to weep. You're going to feel sorry for yourself. You're going to blame yourself even though it's not your fault. You're going to go in and out of all of this. And you're going to be very angry. And you're going to want to see her. You're going to want to see the child, not see the child, not hear the child. You're grieving. You're grieving for something that you took no part in. And it's not your fault. I am so sorry. I really, truly am very, very, very sorry. What he has done is cruel, callous, wicked, senseless, stupid. He's no longer your man. He's no longer your man. Now that you know, he definitely is no longer your man. He didn't appreciate the person, the woman, the man that you were. All of that is in the past. And the woman can have him. And do you know that you will still laugh again, smile again? You might even get married again. You might even have more children. Because the universe showed you. It was time. And he showed you. He lied for years. Because he was sleeping with her without protection. And then he was coming to come and sleep with you. Yeah. You need support. Continue to send me your messages. Again, why do I do these episodes? Because I have Fumination who have sent me messages where their husbands have cheated on them. And that's why I say you have to be financially protected. Protect yourself financially so that this guy can leave the house. And if it means that you have to leave with the children, okay. But you are able to protect yourself until you can decide what you want to do next. Because to have him in the house is very toxic for you right now. You have to protect yourself financially. Always. As good as it is. And I say that because my husband and I have been married almost 18 years. And he took care, paid for everything for 10 years, solid. Because we were trying to have Adrian at the time. As soon as I was able to start, working and put things together, I started saving. Save. I always have savings. Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. The only assurance that you have is the assurance you put in place for yourself. That's it. That's your insurance. That's your life insurance. I love you. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry. It's okay. It's all right. Now you know. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love to all of you all over the world that's going through this. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I promise you. It's going to be okay. It's going to take some time, but it's going to be okay.
Guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking